All right, sports business take here for the last time. This is the first time we've ever done one in the same room.
Correct.
We? Yeah, so we're not doing an episode today, but just a little informal sign off for St. Joe's. I am transferring to UMass Amherst if I get a B minus in economics. Hopefully I did well on my final today.
Leland's carrying it. He's got it.
Dr.
Leland's like, I'm not failing Paul. I know where he's going.
Yeah, I talked to him and he basically told me you're fine. So
He's got you.
I'm not super worried. And you are graduating early.
Yes.
So this is going to be our last time at SJC. I'm moving out tomorrow morning. I only have one in-person final.
Here.
Yeah, definitely a weird day. Definitely bittersweet. I guess I wanted to ask you, what does your time at St. Joe's mean to you?
Yeah, it's kind of a surreal question, right? Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, over the last weekend we had spring fling and there's all you see everybody together and that environment. You're this is everything that I love about St. Joe's, and then at the same time you're sitting here and you're thinking well, I'm excited to leave because here's all the things I didn't like about St. Joe's.
It's not necessarily that.
Not necessarily that, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Right? There's parts about everywhere you're going to be where you're going to love these things and you're not going to like these things.
Yeah, there were certain things I would change.
Yeah. But overall, just really thankful for the opportunities and the experiences that I've had here and the opportunities to grow, because as I've kind of said on the podcast, and for those that have followed me and listen to the things that I have to say, I've been blessed with opportunity, right?
Yeah.
And really that's all I can say to St. Joe's is thank you.
Yeah.
Right? It's been a place and a platform that I've launched myself to be able to do some really awesome things. So I'm really blessed.
Yeah, I was going to go down kind of a similar route where when I came in here, I was not at all the same person that I am right now. We didn't have any of this stuff that we're doing. I didn't have any of my media stuff that I'm doing. By the way, you should go check that out because I've been doing way better recently than I was a month ago. I'm a shameless plug for myself, but it's okay. I didn't have any professional experience. St. Joe's gave me the opportunity to get connected with the Sioux Dogs and work there last summer. I wasn't even planning on doing that whole bit, by the way, but
hey, improvisation.
We'll just go with it. And it allowed me to see what my dream of playing sports in college was like for a little bit. Obviously, I haven't been doing that recently, but have gotten to work in sports here as well. So having been involved in sports here for the last 2 years has been definitely special, and I think that's part of what makes this place a good place to come for anyone who's looking for a small athlete-driven community.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, well said.
Everybody here understands half the kids are athletes, so
more.
Everybody gets it. I think it's just been a good environment for me to grow, but I mean, there are definitely I've had good times and bad times for sure, but I don't think I'm leaving with any regrets.
Oh no, absolutely not.
I don't think I'm leaving with any regrets, and excited for the future. Obviously, I have an opportunity to go to the top program in the country for our major, which is, they're ranked number one. And I talked to one of the professors the other day. I heard some really cool stuff about opportunities there from him. So, yeah, I'm just excited for the future, but definitely a bittersweet day. And I'll always be a monk. A little piece of me will be.
Yeah, absolutely. Professor Willer said it really well. I was just at a lunch with him and Dr. Woodside, and really, we are a school based on community. We're a school based on that environment of you are a monk.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have the gear that marks it. You have the spirit that marks it, but it's also a mentality of
for sure.
who you are and what our campus represents. And I think that's definitely something that you carry with yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is huge, especially when you go to a small school. There's a lot of cultural pieces you pick up.
Yeah.
Which is big.
I want to say thank you to all my professors who have driven me to be the best that I can be. Specifically, Dr. Woodside and Keneally. Thank you guys so much for all the work that you put in. And I know you two specifically, among others, Professor Leland, really care about the success of your students, and that's evident. So thank you guys for that. And I also want to thank Corey McCarthy in the athletic department for giving me a lot of opportunities that I didn't even know existed. I've done play-by-play, I've done tickets, I've done shot clocks, I've done stats, I've done media work for them, and all of it, I learned something new, and I think that's what I'll take away is how much I learned here about life in general, not even just sports. But yeah, I texted him, and I think this will stay with me. Once a monk, always a monk. So do you have anything else?
No, well said. You said it all. Thank you to all those at St. Joe's who have made this experience special and really bless both of us to be able to grow and become the best that we could be in all the things that we try to do.
Yeah. We are going to continue doing the podcast, so for those of you who do listen, please follow along. And we'll definitely have it'll be a bit of a different experience, not being in the same place and not being able to plan in person if we need to, but we'll do the best we can and figure it out.
We keep driving on.
Innovators.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
All right, so this is Sports Business Take signing off from St. Joe's.